beautiful studios, and it has been a whirlwind week for you.
It has. I've been here for like 4 days, but fun time. Coming from New York, the heat still followed me here, but it has been very, very fun, and I'm excited to showcase the fun new collections.
Exactly. I know we were getting kind of you were giving me kind of an inside look, and so you all are going to get the inside look into the various collections within the Clarte brand. Which, do you want to describe what kind of that name comes from and what it means to you?
Of course. So Clarte basically means clarity in French, and when I was initially thinking of a name for my brand, I think clarity was the utmost focus of when initially this whole concept of a fine jewelry brand came in my head, that it'd be a very educational forward brand and be focused on women empowerment. So Clarte fit in, and clarity is part of the 4 C's in diamonds. So I think it just added to that whole jewelry concept. So that's how Clarte was born.
Yeah, I mean, it is part of the C's in which diamonds and gemstones are kind of measured and classified. So I love that name. And I love how you also have some glittery eyeshadow to bring that little extra glitz, that shine.
Yeah. Always follows me.
Yeah, exactly, right? We're bringing a lot of that energy today. And so I got to do a little business before we hop into showing off all of your beautiful pieces. But as a reminder, we want to make sure that you, our Shop LC family, you follow, like, subscribe. Where are you on social media so people can, your friends and family?
Clarte New York on Instagram. And then our website is clarteny.com, so you guys can follow us there.
Amazing, incredible. So also, we want to make sure that we make this process super easy. So we're going to have our products, we're going to show them off, our beautiful pieces, and then we're going to have those numbers up above, those shop 1, shop 2 numbers, and all you got to do is put it in the chat, and then you'll get a direct link. So thank you. I see Dolly, I see John, Justin, Gems of Paradise. Thank you all so much for joining. Wherever you're watching, we're here in Austin, Texas, but I know around the world, everyone is tuning in. And we have the designer here. So again, Manvi is here. If you have any questions about any of these pieces, you could ask directly in the chat. Put those questions in the chat and we'll get to them. And again, thank you. Lisa's joining in. This is a very special day because you're going to show off these beautiful pieces, get the inside look at this new collection that some of these pieces just launched this week. So we're very, very lucky that we get the exclusive here at Shop LC.
So excited to be here.
All right, do we want to jump into these beautiful products?
Let's go.
And we do have those live 25 codes, everyone. So those are going to get you your special discounts today on these exclusive items. So live 25, you can put that on an online order or over the phone. We have our personal shoppers, which I love the personal shoppers, talking to people in person directly. Sometimes it's just easier that way. So we're going to use those live 25 codes, get those discounts, and that is going to get you that 25% off. So we're going to jump in our first piece here, and I'll help show it off. And we're looking at the Eternal collection.
Yeah. And so basically with this, I wanted it to replicate how icicles in the winter form this starburst shape sometimes. And it be just a beautiful ring that you could wear every day. It'd be a statement ring. Features a beautiful solitaire right in the center of that starburst effect that is made of beautiful round mosaics. And it's just a beautiful ring that I think is a beautiful statement ring, or you could add it with your different pieces in your collection.
Yeah, it is so gorgeous. So we do have that, like you said, we have that round moissanite in the middle. And then again, talk about that design, thinking about that icicle shape. And moissanite acts as diamonds, right? They have that brilliance, that clarity.
So for Shop LC exclusively, I had made pieces in either 14K over sterling silver or platinum plated over sterling silver. And in this case, that was the case because I didn't want to compromise on quality. And moissanites come the most closest to diamonds without it being firstly the most highest quality, and secondly keeping clarity, color, and luster alive. So I love moissanites for that. And a little bit on the settings, they all feature different shapes in that starburst. So you'll see marquee, pear, rounds. So it's a very fun mosaic burst in the center, followed by that beautiful moissanite.
Yeah, I mean, I love the variety. Moissanite is such a fabulous stone to work with because you can do all those different cuts. Like you said, you have a pear cut, you have a marquee cut, and it's in that icicle shape, that burst. And so it does feel like I have that extra icicle shine on my hand. It's really, really stunning. And the fact that it's kind of creating that traditional halo effect, but different, kind of a different effect.
Different aspect. I didn't want it to be a traditional like halo around the ring. I wanted it to have a bit of a mosaic element. And more than that, I think a little bit of a unique burst. Because even with starburst, you would think that it would all be like maybe trillion like starbursts or a different shape that traditionally with like emerald cut, for example. But I wanted to use multiple different shapes made up of multiple moissanite rounds and create that starburst. It's a very cool bursts of multiple shapes. I think with this ring creates.
It definitely kind of reminds me of a snowflake too. The snowflakes are very unique. They're one of a kind. There's not really one snowflake that
looks the same.
Exactly the same, right? So this kind of reminds me of just like that beautiful snowy icicle look. And it really shines. Look at that brilliance when the light hits it. We're in the studio, but I can't even imagine the sunlight.
It's so pretty in the sunlight. And you really see that vivid shine, that rainbow that you get is beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really, really stunning. Can you talk a little bit about, we have kind of this tri-band here. We have kind of the sterling silver in the middle with some of those moissanites, and then you have kind of that triple band. So talk about the design aspect of that.
The shank of this ring, I wanted it to be unique and not just be a simple band, because the ring is so beautiful that I think when it was finishing throughout the sides of your finger, it encapsulated that design and carry over. So it features a split shank, where it's 3 bands that meet to finish off the shank, and it has a thin silver element and then moissanite bands into this, I would say, reversed triangle effect that tapers into the back of your finger, and it's beautiful, very comfortable. I made it that the bottom is the most smoothest and the sides are the most tapered, that it doesn't hurt when you wear this ring. So there's still brilliance even on the sides.
Yeah, I love that. I mean, I love that tapered effect. And it really is. I have it on right now. It feels very smooth, feels very light, very comfortable. And I love how it's with that really bright, because you said it's the sterling silver. And it really adds to that moissanite, that brilliance. It complements each other well.
Definitely. And I feel like certain pieces look really beautiful in sterling silver. Some look really good with the 14 karat yellow plated. But this ring, I think, is one of those rings that you can also mix and match. I always mix and match my metals. So I think it's a very beautiful brilliance with that, silver look.
Yeah, this is so incredible. Again, I really can't stop looking at it. It's really beautiful. I can't believe that, like, I'm sitting here with the designer. It's amazing. We're very lucky today. We're showing off the exclusive Clarte brand collections that just launched this week. So hang on tight because we have beautiful collections here. And this one is our first item. This is shop 1. And right now we do have sizes 6 through 10 available. And we do have it looks like it is on clearance today, but you also get that live 25 code. You use that, you get that 25% off. And again, this is absolutely stunning. So would you recommend this again every day wear, special occasions?
I think one of my biggest design pushes is you should wear your jewelry that you buy every day. Don't save it for special occasions. If it brings you happiness, wear it every day. And the whole point is that these are durable. There's added durability with the platinum plated. It won't tarnish. So you're safe to wear this every day and show it off that you love this piece.
Exactly. I mean, exactly. Jewelry should be worn and celebrated. Like you said, bring joy. And we try to deliver joy here at Shop LC. Every purchase that you all make today, you're able to, I don't know if you're aware of this, but we're able to provide a meal for a child in need, whether it's here regionally, nationally within the United States, or internationally. So it's an incredible mission we have here at Shop LC and Manvi, and all of these new collections. We're able to help help that mission. So, and that's all because of you. So every purchase you all make, we're able to feed a child in need. So that's a blessing and a beautiful thing we're able to do. here. And we also have standard shipping on online orders of $50 or more. And again, these are beautiful pieces that we're just launching this week. And we're talking to Manvi, the designer of this collection. We're very, very lucky. So remember, you're part of the Shop LC family. You want to make sure you're liking, you're subscribing, you're following, getting those notifications when we go live, because you get exclusives on special moments like this here live in the studio. So as a reminder, with this first Shop One item, we do have sizes 6 through 10. We have a good amount available. So I think you will be set if you want to get these for a bunch of friends.
Yeah.
Your little group
have
of
it
friends.
as a fun friendship ring. It's
Yes.
beautiful for that event.
It's really stunning. I can honestly see myself wearing this every day.
It's so pretty.
I love that shine. The moissanite is really such an evergreen gemstone
100%.
that has that luster, that's affordable, that's durable, and it has that shine, that brilliance, that luster that diamonds bring, that extra sparkle, but it's a little bit more affordable for that everyday wear.
And you still get that color, brilliance, luster. It looks to the naked eye like a diamond, but it is more attainable, more affordable, and you can wear it with the same level of love.
Yeah, exactly. Again, I love you'll know I love the sparkle. You'll find that out pretty soon.
We all do.
We all do, right? So we're gonna continue on to our collection, and we're gonna continue on with our collection. And this is we're gonna talk about the Aphrodite collection.
Yes,
Aphrodite,
yes.
the goddess of love, right? So I have to know the history of this one. But we're gonna, this is part of the Aphrodite collection.
Yes.
And this is a white and pink moissanite. So I love pink moissanite. I love anything pink gemstone. But talk a little bit about this stacked ring right here, and then I'll show it off.
So the Aphrodite collection is basically inspired by the goddess of love. And I wanted there to be a ring that incorporated a beautiful pink stone, because again, I love pink as well, and pink is just such a beautiful neutral that you can incorporate into your jewelry and it still be neutral and not too color forward for people that don't want to wear it, let's say an emerald or something too vivid. And so I really wanted, and I chose pink moissanite because pink moissanite gives that pink diamond look, that bubblegum pink, which is very expensive, yet still being that same quality, same vivid nature, and this beautiful clear pink. So this ring was basically inspired by that, and it's my way of intertwining the goddess of love into this cool split type of ring band.
Yeah, I mean, it's so. I love stacking my rings, like bands and stuff. So this, you kind of get a little mixture of that design. You have those 3 stacks, kind of that upper tier, and then you have it, like you said, it's split with those tapered baguette moissanites on that lower part of that kind of channel setting. And so why did you want to split that? Like, talk about kind of that design, that thinking.
Because I feel like if it was all connected, it would have looked very traditional, and I wanted that twist and some asymmetry to happen. And I think that little bit of negative space helps highlight the bottom 3 bands and the baguette band and adds equal importance to both, where otherwise it would have looked too meshed and you wouldn't have seen the distinction between the pink, white, and the baguette rose. So that's why I did that.
Okay, so would you recommend, so we have those 3 bands up above, and then we have that split, and then the moissanite. So would you recommend having, like, how would you recommend wearing it?
I think wearing it the way you feel in that moment. It's designed to be switchable and still look like the true aesthetic of that design. And it's made to be layered with your different rings. If you have like eternity bands or simple gold bands, you can really add it and create your own ended up stack. And it'd be like a 6-band stack, 7-band stack. It would look really cool.
Yeah, I mean, you can go above and beyond. I love the versatility of this piece. That, again, it gives that modern twist, kind of that traditional stacked look. But it kind of has that extra modern twist, which is elegant. I love the 14 karat yellow gold over sterling silver. It really brings out kind of the moissanite, that the pink and white moissanite. It really kind of helps it kind of stand out a little more.
Extra brilliance with that yellow pop, and adds durability again with the plating.
Yeah, so we do have those 2 bands of those round moissanites. There's 51 of them, about 0.5 carats of moissanite. We have those tapered baguettes. We have 18 of them, kind of, I switched it so you can, you know, have it on the upper band or the lower band, depending, again, how you feel.
Whatever
how
you feel in the moment.
How you want to accessorize.
Exactly.
It's all about accessorizing how you feel.
And versatility, and you can basically change it according to what you want to wear that day. If you want that top or bottom, it's up to you.
Yeah, I mean, here's a little look at the back look as well. That 14 karat yellow gold, those bands are split as well. But I like how the sleekness behind, it feels very light. Even though there are kind of that stacked look, it doesn't feel super heavy.
I agree.
It feels very lightweight, but also I know that I have a lot of glitter and glitz on my hand. It has that extra brilliance.
100%. And I think that was the goal when I'm designing my jewelry, that yes, it'd be a very nice, substantial piece, but it keep comfortability in mind. That when you're wearing this piece, it doesn't feel too overwhelming on the finger, and be very comfortable, because as women and as girls, we wear, I think, rings the most often and the most long term, and like to keep them on our finger and not take them off. And that was the whole goal behind this ring, is that it'd be part of your daily, day-to-day wear. Yeah, very comfortable.
Exactly. I mean, I love the durability aspect of it. I love the versatility of it, that I can add some extra bands to it and kind of, like you said, add those extra stacks. And I'm one that like loves that stacked look, and I like a little brilliance, a little shine with my everyday jewelry. And this one I feel like is great to go on the road with. Like, it's not going to be, I'm not going to be overwhelming. Yeah, but it's a great everyday look.
And it's perfectly seamless to the finger, where you don't I think you'll even forget that you're wearing it, which is the whole point of loving jewelry, is that you want it on all the time.
Exactly. So. And, you know, I have it on my ring finger on my left hand, but I could switch it, you know, and I love the versatility of it. I can also see this getting a bigger size and wearing it on my thumb.
That would be beautiful. And I even see it as a pinky ring.
And a pinky ring. Yeah, I love the versatility of it. I love the pink moissanite.
I love it.
It adds that extra kind of femininity to it, that kind of feminine kind of look to it. We do have sizes 6 through 10, everyone. I see New Journey from Instagram. Thank you for joining. Looks like they want a little more information on Shop 2, this piece right here. All you guys got to do is put that number, that code in the chat. And we're speaking to Manvi here, if you're just joining, who is the designer of the Clarte brand. And we're talking all of these new collections that are launching this week. So it's a very special show. I appreciate you all joining in. And we're talking about this Shop 2 item, which is part of the Aphrodite collection, using that connection to the goddess of love, adding in that pink and white moissanite. Right now we have sizes 6 through 10 available for this one. And we also have a good amount of sizes available, 6 through 10. This is a great price. It's $147.99 today. That is an amazing everyday price. I could see this being a gift I get for my girlfriends.
I agree. And it's a beautiful, like, I think, ring for any person you're thinking about getting jewelry for. It's a very everyday focused ring. And who doesn't love pink? It's a fun pop of color. So it's a very fun, safe ring to even give gifts as, because it's a very everyday, restackable, incorporated into your everyday collection type of piece.
Yeah, so. I love this one. I love that stacked look. I know we have some pieces that are going to have like a little mix of metal and contrasting styles here, but I really love this look. So I'm going to continue to wear this until we have to switch it out, because again, a great everyday look. Like, I'm wearing purple.
It's matching. Yeah,
I know, it's matching. It's bringing out even that purple moissanite goes well with really every color. It even would go great with your outfit too. We're all about accessorizing here, and it should bring out your personality. It should bring you joy.
I agree.
So what is like the most wonderful thing about designing jewelry that brings you the most joy?
I think I've just always loved being creative and designing and changing up things. And so initially I've always been into like painting and sketching and drawing. And like some of my sketches for like a ring coming up soon.
Yeah.
I just love it. And so when I initially switched that up into jewelry designing, I just loved how you can be so creative with the pieces coming out. Like, as a girl, I've always loved jewelry. So when I initially started it, I didn't even realize how much creativity you can incorporate into a jewelry piece when you start designing. So I think that really brings me joy, is that how much I can play and give such a unique piece out there.
Yeah, that's amazing. I mean, and able to bring the joy you have designing to people around the world, but in the collection that you're creating. And there's some gorgeous pieces here that I can't stop looking at. It's just shining.
Yep.
Such an intricate, beautiful pieces. And this next one is a part of the corsage collection. So corsage, like the flowers, like the little bundle of flowers you get when you go to the dance.
Yes.
And this is the Clarte corsage collection. So look at this beauty right here. See, I got to take this one off. I'm so sad. I want to wear them all.
I get it. I love jewelry.
Difficulty
So
is you want to wear them all day. So talk about this corsage collection. Again, using moissanite. This is going to be a 2.05 carat ring in 14 karat yellow gold over sterling silver.
This ring is basically that idea that popped right into your head is the corsages we would all get. And I think corsages are such a beautiful ode to mixing and creating this beautiful little arrangement to wear. And this is basically that beautiful arrangement you can wear on your finger every day. And I wanted to incorporate that ideology into a ring. And if you look up close, it is a mosaic of different shapes, really highlighted by that beautiful solitaire center. And this ring, I think, is a beautiful homage to that history of a corsage, but just wearable, that you wear every day and keep that little love messaging behind that piece.
I mean, this is really, really stunning. So like you said, you have this beautiful center stone, that moissanite, a little bit larger round stone that is really that centerpiece. When you look at a flower, you have that kind of the
bud.
Seeds, the bud in the middle, and then you have all those beautiful petals. And especially with the corsage, you're going to have a mixture of flowers. So this just feels like a bouquet of moissanite. I know we're going to have a kaleidoscope a little bit later, but this definitely has that extra sparkle. And talk about how you decided you have some round moissanite and kind of the cluster of the design, because that's a very, very unique part of why you get that corsage feel to it and look.
I think when I was initially designing this ring, I didn't want it to come across as, if you look at it, you think of a flower. I wanted it to just be there as a background reference when someone views this ring. And so when you look up really close into this ring, you will see that there are different shapes being made. The border is being made with trillions, marquise, pears, all mosaiced throughout with round moissanites. But you don't even see that they're made up of round moissanites because of that unique pressure setting. So it's just a beautiful mosaic that is bursting from that initial bud of a beautiful, beautiful solitaire right in the center.
Yeah, I mean, and you talked a little bit with our shop one item with that moissanite. You shared that moissanite is going to act like a diamond. It's going to have that clarity, that cluster of just brilliance. And that's going to really, really shine. Right now, look at that shine just under the studio lights.
Continue to shine. I think moissanites are so special because they never lack in that vividness, luster, brilliance. That's the beauty of them. And when I initially chose to use moissanite as a material, it was because I didn't want to use anything of less caliber than a diamond. And moissanites replicate that feeling while being the highest quality and highest durability, like a diamond. So it gives you the best of both worlds while still being attainable. So that's a good point.
I mean, I love the kind of that crown setting, how this 14 karat yellow gold over sterling silver, that metal is just elevated. So we have that moissanite in the middle, that big center stone that really kind of elevates that style. So talk about how you wanted that kind of prong setting. Even I had to show the underneath because it's really, really stunning.
It's all finished. And I think one more detail is that with the rings or with any of my jewelry, it is tapered and made for comfort. It will never snag, prick, or feel like it's uncomfortable on the finger or any other part where you would want to wear your jewelry. And I think with the prong settings, this required a very intentional pressure set because you wanted the shapes to be replicated while using round moissanites. And I use that setting because it's the most comfortable. Even if you run your fingers throughout the setting, you'll never feel like it's snagging or anything. It's very smooth and yet still domed. So you still get that dome aspect of a traditional corsage and flower.
Yeah, I mean, I love that dome effect. You can see that kind of on that profile look. And as you said, I'm running my hand over this. It feels a very smooth, and that 14 karat yellow gold band, that tapered effect really adds an extra level of elegance and sophistication. And as you said, it's very smooth. It's very light, and it's one of those pieces that even though it has that brilliance, that shine from the moissanite, it feels like, I don't feel like it's super heavy. It doesn't feel like it's overwhelming, but it does add that extra showstopper quality to my hand.
I agree. I completely agree.
It's a really, really stunning. And this one, again, really gorgeous. I love that use of 14 karat yellow gold. And so that means you're going to have a percentage of pure gold in this piece. So you're going to have probably around 55% around there of pure gold. Again, that mixture of metals is going to help make it durable, right?
It makes it durable, and it gives it that ability that you can wear it any day, every day, and really feel comfortable wearing your pieces for that long and throughout whatever you're doing.
Yeah. This is amazing. I also like how the way that center stone is placed with some of those other moissanites right there kind of makes it look like it's one big stone.
Yeah, and you can see like the marquise, the pears,
those rounds,
it's all mixed. So it adds a really cool mosaic, I think, aspect to it, which is fun.
Yeah, I mean, I also can see this as an everyday ring, a ring I would get some of my besties.
Definitely. And you can always, I love the feeling with round starburst rings because you can always play with the different rings you style it with. It's fun to play with that even on the shapes and forms of different rings. Yeah,
would you stack this maybe with some bands?
You could stack it with the bands. You could stack it with like another like pinky ring or even the band we were talking about, the Aphrodite ring would look really nice if you put that on your ring finger or thumb as a thumb ring and really play with the different shapes you can create.
Yeah, I mean, that's what's so great about accessorizing is you can step outside your comfort zone. You can try things you like. You can see what works, what doesn't. Experiment, exactly. Step out of your box because, you know, a lot of people they have their go-to gemstones. They have their go-to style. But I recommend stepping out of that comfort zone and trying something. Exactly.
That's a fun.
And as a jewelry designer, you have to kind of step outside the box.
Definitely.
Think outside. Get creative. Think about not only comfortability, but kind of a design that will set you apart from everyone else. And these definitely are so brilliant. They're setting you apart, and they have such meaning behind them. And we're going to continue to talk about that. So this item right here, this is shop 3. This comes in various sizes. We do have sizes 6 through 10 available. And this is the Corsage collection within the Clarte brand. Manvi is our amazing designer that is here giving us the scoop, giving us the behind the scenes, the lowdown of what all of these pieces mean, what they mean to her, what inspired her to create them. And so we're very lucky to have her in studio. I appreciate you.
To be here.
Appreciate you being here. And as a reminder, everyone, make sure you're using those live 25 codes. Those are going to get you those 25% off today. And a lot of these items are already on sale. Some of these launched this week, so you're getting and this one right here. And right now it's $157.98. If you use that live 25 code, it goes down to $118.48, and there are budget pay options available, so you can even break it down into those monthly payments. They're super convenient, easy, of $23.69. This is absolutely stunning. Honestly, I could see this as a nice little birthday present, an anniversary gift. That moissanite acting as a diamond really just sparkles in the light. Absolutely love it. So we have a lot of various collections within your brand that we're showing off today. We showed off the Eternal collection, pieces from that. We have the Aphrodite collection, the Goddess of Love. And this was the Corsage collection. And now we're going to move on to another collection, which is the Dorma collection. So share what that collection is inspired by.
I think the best way I can describe this collection is a bursting of Christmas gift wrapping ribbon in a box that you have. And I just wanted to replicate that, like how you see an unspun, unruly set of ribbons just coming out of a box.
You know it gets hard to
It does. And you give up after a certain point. But I wanted to basically get that and that airiness into a ring. And I think this is what this Dorma collection is. It's that beautiful airiness and freeness that you get with those ribbons, that they want to do what they want, is just replicated into this free-spirited ring. And I think it's one of my favorite collections I've designed. It's something that you will truly appreciate when you see it in person, how airy it is, how three-dimensional it is from all sides. From the side view, you could see how much the domes, and how inside it is airy. It isn't filled, because if you made it filled, it would lose that fun handmade look, and it's all handmade. And yeah, that's what this Dorma collection was. It's a beautiful statement ring. It's a beautiful ring that I think whenever you would go out, someone would be like, oh, what is that? That seems so cool. It's something you really want to see up close to appreciate.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. I mean, you talked about the different layers and levels. So it totally reminds me of me like opening. I forget my ribbons are all mixed up until you open them again,
and then
in
you find
November.
out that they're all intertwined.
Yeah, you find out they're all intertwined. They're all different colors. And I love how you have a variety. You have some of the moissanite bands elevated, but you also have some more sleek, non-moissanite
That's
bands.
what I wanted, because like we're talking about, they all get intertwined with different textured, different colored ribbons, and that was the homage to that. Yeah, there are moissanite ribbons, the fun glittery ones, there are some gold ones, and then it's all intertwining into one.
Yeah, I love it's kind of like organized, beautiful chaos.
Yes.
In a ring. And I do, like you said, it is airy. So I love, here, I'll give you give everyone a look at the under aspect of this ring. As you can see, it's open. Like you said, it's airy. It has kind of that breadth of elevation to kind of bring those moissanites up on your hand. And so that is a really high setting, but I love how it's kind of graduated.
Yes, there's like different layers and levels, I think, more than anything, that I should highlight, that it's not just one dome. It varies even in the height, in the intensity of that spin. And it gives a beautiful, like you said, calculated fun chaos to it. And it's something you can wear anytime. It's a fun party ring. It's all a fun statement ring that you could wear every day and add a little pop to your outfits and jewelry stacks.
Yeah, and this is a prong setting individually?
Yes, it is a invisible set prong setting right throughout the moissanite ribbons, bands, and then the gold is a high polish gold.
Great, yeah, it's the vermeil yellow gold, right? Over sterling silver, so it's going to keep that luster, keep that shine. It's not going to tarnish.
No.
And we have the numbers of moissanites in this ring is incredible. It's 172 round moissanites, and they're so delicately put onto those bands.
It's like embellished. It was the whole purpose that they be embellished and add sparkle to those layers that happen.
Yeah, I mean, it's a total of 1.3 carats. So that is incredible. And again, I love how you have those levels. It kind of reminds me of a disco ball a little bit, like a great New Year's ring, celebrating the New Year's, the big fancy ball comes down.
That is a very good interpretation.
I love it. And I love that it is open to interpretation.
Yes, anything. I would love to even hear, like, when you guys get these pieces, what gets your eye to them? Like, what you guys think of initially. Because when I'm designing, it's like my eye, but like I've always seen my different customers tell me, oh, this inspires me of this, or this gets me on this. But like, yeah, the disco ball is such a fun representation of all those different facets on a disco ball shining.
Yeah, it's definitely a party ring. I also love how those bands go all the way to the top and the bottom in those different layers, and so they kind of intertwine.
You can see it from any view, and even inside it tapers, so it's again comfortable and very, very smooth on the fingers.
Yeah, no, that's the one thing I noticed, like before you even said it, when I was putting these rings on, it's so comfortable. There's a sleekness with the metal you're choosing, the polish, and it really just makes me feel super comfortable. And you want things that are going to be versatile, durable, comfortable, and also have this amazing, unique design. And we're definitely seeing that with these pieces.
That's the goal. At the end of the day, also, like, I think one of the pain points as women is that sometimes jewelry isn't made to be comfortable or be worn long term.
Like shoes. Shoes aren't made to be comfortable.
And so I wanted that whenever they buy jewelry, that it be so comfortable that they didn't want to take it off because of the need that it was uncomfortable. So that aspect is also really thought through in the R&D that we do at Clarte.
I love that. And so, so how would something like this be? You said it's handmade, it's handcrafted. So are they placed perfectly?
Individually placed.
Okay.
and hand carved out to make those bands airy. This ring really did take a lot of R&D because it would either be too stiff or too airy and too delicate, which you don't want in jewelry. You want it to be durable, made for every day. So yeah, a lot of R&D went in, and when we initially got it and made the proper 3D CAD and 3D printed ring to test out before we made it, it fit well. So that's how the process worked.
Yeah, I mean, even though it has those layers and it's elevated, it does feel so comfortable on my hand. I feel like I could talk. I talk with my hands.
Me
as
too.
You could probably
I
tell.
do too.
So I'm always aware of how rings are on my hands, and I'm kind of a little self-conscious about it because I don't want to hit the setting.
I get it.
So this all honestly feels so comfortable. Even the Shop 3, the Corsage collection, it's a little bit dome elevated, but I feel like it's a low enough where it still stands out, but also it's safe and durable.
It's safe and durable, yeah.
Yeah, I love this one. Again, this is our Shop 4 item. Thank you so much for those insights. Again, this is Manvi, who is the designer of the Clarte brand, and we're talking all of these new collections that are here exclusively at Shop LC. We're so excited to have you here in studio. We're having so much fun.
Yes, I'm so excited. I love getting anecdotes on these different pieces.
So we do have those live 25 codes, everyone, on all of these exclusive pieces for the next 48 hours. All you got to do is we make it seamless here. Shop 4 in the chat, or those corresponding numbers as we go through and share these pieces from the collection. And you put it in the chat and we'll send you a direct message. And then we also use that live 25 code, get that 25% off, and you can get a whole collection. You could buy the whole corsage.
Collect
the collection.
It's fun, and they're all meant to be styled together and have cohesiveness.
Yeah, I would love. We do have some matching items here that we'll get to here shortly. But I love to accessorize and add different looks together. So at the end, I think we'll accessorize ourselves.
We'll do it. We'll
show
our renditions onto that. Yeah, that's so fun.
We'll do that as we go by the end. But again, use those live 25 codes. Also share with your friends and family that we're here with the designer of Clarte. We want to make sure that more people join in on the chat. Let us know where you're joining us from. And if you have any questions for the designer, we want to make sure Manvi can answer those questions directly.
I would love to.
And this is all for you. We're showing these things off, and we're having a lot of fun here. So we're gonna show off the matching pendant that is part of this collection. And this is going to be Shop 5, everyone. This is Shop 5. This is part of that Dorma collection. And what does Dorma mean? So
Dorma was a Italian word in the history where they've described ribbons that way. And when I initially thought of Dorma, it just fit really well. And it gave a different aesthetic to traditionally naming it after just a ribbon or some sub-meaning to a ribbon. And I think that gave it some more story that day.
Yeah, so I love that. So this is a kind of that complementary pendant that goes with Shop 4, which is kind of that ribbon ring. We do have 1.05 carats of that moissanite, again, using that very brilliant gemstone. And this is vermeil yellow gold over sterling silver. And we do have this chain. It does come with the chain, 18 to 20 inches. It has that extra extender in the back, so you can wear it a little bit shorter
or longer. And again, with pendants, we love layering. So it gives you that versatility to layer with other pieces that you might want to be shorter on your neck or longer on your neck, and you can adjust it that way.
I love this. So look at even the back. So this is a very unique design. You have those intertwining vermeil yellow gold kind of those bands intertwined. Kind of reminds me a little bit of a honeycomb. Kind of.
Yes, I have gotten that by people. It's like a beehive.
A beehive, yes.
And that, again, I love interpretation, and that definitely is there. You could even imagine, different, combs inside. It literally is that. So
I love the airiness of this. And I talk about kind of the R&D behind this design, because this is something that most pendants are going to have a very specific backing.
Yes.
It's going to just be traditional where you have that
Yes.
gemstone in the middle. So this one is very unique, very different, because it has that airy quality of layers.
So when I was designing, again, this collection, the airiness needed to be maintained because, again, it's inspired by that free-flowing, lightweight nature of ribbons. And so the R&D took a lot of time because we didn't want this piece to be too delicate where it wouldn't withstand wear, and we didn't want it to be too heavy where it looked just like a bulk of metal. It had to have that delicacy and thought and happy medium of both. So that took a lot of R&D, and my team, who is mostly comprised of women because my whole focus is that it's jewelry for women. So when I'm making it and giving R&D, they wear it and they test for a good month and see if this is nice and comfortable and giving that comfortability and versatility to their existing collections. And then once that is done, that's how it's progressed. And then this is how this final product was born.
Yeah, I mean, it is so beautiful. And again, this does feel very, very light and easy to wear.
And yet it has substance. Like the metal is there, the gram weight is there, and it has beautiful finishing even in the back where it's smooth, yet the design does carry through. So it's comfortable on your neck and still finished.
Yeah, I love how it is a thorough design all the way, like you said, all the way even in that back. And it's very, again, that shine, that moissanite. We have 1.05 carats of round moissanite in that prong setting. Again, you see those layers of those mixture of textures.
Yes.
And and look at how these complement each other. So we have shop 4, which is the Dorma ring, and then we have that matching pendant. That is so incredible. Again, we make it super seamless to shop here on all of our Shop LC platforms. So all you got to do is put shop 4, shop 5 in the chat, and we'll send you a direct link to the item. So both of these separately are $179.99. So a great everyday price. Again, you can wear it every day or a beautiful gift.
Fun sparkle to anyone else in your life that could be meshed well with the pieces that they have.
Exactly. I love how just the inspiration behind it, those ribbons. Also, ribbons have such a fun quality. You know, you always have a fun bows on top of your present. Who doesn't love that?
And I love the free-spirited nature of them, where they want to do what they will do, and it's very natural and organic. And so this pendant is homage to that too.
I love that. So both of these individually are $179.99, but what's so great here is we can bundle. So we can bundle this whole look together, where you can buy this bundle on the Shop LC website. But if you have any trouble with that, you can call our personal shoppers at 888-835-2237. So let's see, you get an extra 10% off when you bundle online. So normally it would be $323.98 for both of these pieces, the pendant, necklace, as well as the matching complimentary ring. So normally it would be $323.98, but with that live 25 code, everyone, it's going to go down, which we love, right? And I love completing a look, right?
And you'll have the full suite. That's so cool.
The full Dorma suite, the collection with those moissanites are going to shine brightly. So right now, with that live 25 code, you're going to get 25% off.
Amazing.
You save $80 and it goes down to $242.98. And we have financing options, budget pay, a great way to just fit that into your monthly budget. Especially when I'm buying as much jewelry as I am. Sometimes I gotta
and
do
it gives a fun incentive to get more. Exactly.
So
love that.
So you can break it up into 5 payments of $48 and 59 cents. Nice. So that's an incredible deal. And like you said, this is a great pendant to stack with some other gemstones, maybe some other longer chains. You have the ability to have that versatility. This is 18 to 20 inches with that extender.
Raise it higher.
You can extend it, wear a shorter choker. You can
even a tennis necklace if you have, make it like a more shorter 16-inch, and then you could have this coming down a few beautiful like vertical layering. Could be really fun too.
Yeah, it's really, really stunning. I love this one. Again, very unique designs. Manvi is our designer for the Clarte collection, and we're going through all of these amazing items that are launching this week or launched in January. Some, but there are some new exclusive
new
ones.
Collections. So far, what we've seen has been new. So.
Yeah, amazing. So we're going to continue on today. Remember, tell your friends and family, follow, like, thank you, subscribe to Shop LC. We have a whole collection here. I know. And remember, comment, share, bring your friends, tell your friends to join in on the chat. Let us know where you're joining us from. We're in Austin, Texas here. And so we want to, again, Manvi's here to answer your questions and showcase her collection. So we're going to continue on with the Phyla collection. That's a part of the Clarte brand. And I feel bad because I'm going to have to take off some of these gorgeous pieces to make room for more
jewelry. That
I know
have.
it's so hard. So this also, I think we had some drawings here that will show off your design and kind of your inspiration. So this is the Phyla collection. You want to share what this collection is about?
The Phyla collection was inspired by my recent travels to Greece, and in Greek culture and in Greek traditional attire, they always have emblems of leaves or wear leaf crowns that are going back into their traditional history. And I just love that leaves are, again, a shedding of old in the autumn to new in the summer, springtime. So that both the ideologies mixed together was where the Phyla collection was born. Phyla means leaf in Greek. And I just wanted that to be replicated into a fun leaf collection. But again, that was not conventional. And this band or this collection is anything but conventional. In the band, you can see it's like leaves wrapping on top of each other. And it's a beautiful band that gets that aesthetic and fun nature of leaf and a leaf crown, and then is embellished with beautiful moissanites scattered throughout each ribbing, stem, and veining of that leaf. And a fun fact, it's all 3D, so when you run your fingers through, the stem of the leaf is in high polish, so you can see the different textures while you're moving your finger and seeing it in person.
Yeah, I mean, I like now that you're describing that, every layer. So when you look close up, like with a microscope to a leaf, right? You see those extra layers and textures. And I love how you use the moissanites to elevate that 3D effect and that texture. And I feel it when it's very, like you feel those textures, but it's not overwhelming.
Get that vibe of a leaf, but it still be comfortable. But again, has that 3D tacticality to it.
Yeah,
which is really fun in jewelry.
Yeah, look at this. So again, you have those leaves that are kind of combining in the middle to kind of create that center. Like your eye is drawn to the middle. You have those moissanites that are those accent stones. You have 0.63 carats, and it is 14 karat yellow gold over sterling silver. So there's that shine, that durability, and also even underneath you see that design, right? You see that underneath that setting, even that texture is there too.
And it's completely smooth and finished and a bit tapered at the edges, again, for comfort fit on rings.
Yeah, I love that. I feel like a lot of designers don't think about the comfortability of wearing things every day.
Which is so sad because jewelry is something you should wear every day when you buy it. It's like fun. It's why you buy it, to add it to your everyday lifestyle. So I really keep comfortability in mind because I know as someone who loves jewelry, sometimes when things are not comfortable, you don't want to wear them as much.
Exactly.
So you really want to make sure they're easy and transitional to your life.
Yeah, I mean, I love this tapered look. Also, that inner tapered look with those the leaves kind of moving it together, and kind of there's kind of a movement to it because leaves blow on the trees and they move around, they fall organic, down,
and they're not the same. So it's a very fun homage to that.
I love this. So that we do have a Shop 6 item available in 5 through 10, and we do have a good amount available in those sizes. So if you are interested, put Shop 6 in the chat, and it's a great everyday price of $139.99. $139.99. Again, this is also stackable as well.
100%.
I could see myself stacking it with some other
eternity bands.
Eternity bands, exactly.
Or fun like gold like beaded bands you might have or rope or whatever. It's very cool and versatile like that.
Yeah, I love this one. And I can't get over how comfortable it is, but adds that extra elevation of style. And that moissanite is going to act, again, that clarity, that shine, that luster of those diamonds.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
And you really want that. And at least I can speak for myself. I wanted that whatever you guys got is the utmost quality and craftsmanship. So mosanites is what I push because mosanites are the best stone and the most authentic to a diamond without compromising on quality, color, or clarity or luster. So
yeah, I love that.
I love mosanites.
I know, it's really shiny too. And I feel like this is such a great, and you said it was inspired by your trips to Greece. I feel like it's a great summer ring too.
Summer, autumn, and the leaves change or year round. It's a very fun ring that isn't too much like a cookie cutter leaf ring. It's very understated, yet when you look up close, it has that vibe of a leaf.
Yeah, I love this. And I like how thick it is also, but
it has
also
a statement, yet it's comfortable.
A tapered kind of smooth back as well. Yes. So this one, again, shop 6, you can put that in the chat. And this is the Fila collection, part of the Clarte brand. And we're going to continue on. I think we have some matching earrings.
These are the huggies.
Look at that.
Very beautiful huggies.
Oh my gosh. So describe kind of how you translate that leaf design, that Grecian leaf design to the earrings as well.
So I love huggies because I think they're such a cute take to a traditional hoop while still keeping that statement alive of a hoop. And these are basically leaves encrusting your ears. That's how I like to describe them.
Love it.
And they're embellished by, again, stunning luster-filled moissanites. So you can see they're the perfect size. They're still a statement. You can still see them from far away. And they just have this beautiful wrapping of this beautiful leaf and are embellished all throughout with that moissanite embellishment.
Wow, hold on, I gotta put the matching ring on to show you. Look at this. So I love huggies, right? They're very easy to put on. They're very secure. And I do love that, like you said, that the leaf is just wrapped around your ear, right?
Yes.
And you get that extra kind of shimmer on your ear. And they're not too dangly. Sometimes a lot of people don't like the too long, that move around too much. And these are very snug.
I completely agree. And one point is that with women, again, ears are very sensitive. We wear earrings every day, want to sleep in them, just keep them on. And I think one of the biggest pain points in jewelry is that earrings are very uncomfortable. And so I wanted to make sure that these huggies, yes, have substantial nature to them, but are very comfortable when you keep them on your ear and you don't once feel like, oh my God, my ears hurt, let me take them off. They're very comfortable and are made to be seamless with the ear.
These earrings remind me a little Art Deco, a little kind of 1920s
a little
vintage
bit
style,
of that
a little
vintage
bit.
look. I wanted them to be like clip-on inspired, where you clip them on, where they look like, oh, they're like meant for that ear to be fit and don't have that much negative space, like a traditional big hoop, but yet still give you that statement where you can dress them up or down.
I love it. And again, that smooth, you're talking about comfortability, that smooth kind of huggy back. And then the leaf really goes to that center part. So you're really getting that tablet of the leaf all the way 100%.
Through. And I think one fun fact about these huggies is they're reversible. You can just wear them as gold hoops when you reverse them. And they carry through that shape. And then when you reverse them, you can see the leaf. So I wanted to add a little bit of reversibility to some of my pieces where they give you that vibe where you can really wear them as simple gold hoops or add that fun leaf pop when you want to wear that.
Wow, I love
that's a really fun. It's a very it's a very hidden antidote I'm giving you, but that was made for that. So you can switch them and they still give you that look like they're traditional gold huggies.
That's amazing. So you get 2 for 1.
Yep.
One item, you get 2 ways to wear it. I love that. I can also see a lot of people have multiple holes in their ear.
Yes.
You can wear, again, you can even wear a dangly one. You can wear some studs up above. And this one I can totally see again, creating that tableau on your ear, make it a statement piece. This is the centerpiece. And then you can also do that simple.
And it's very easy.
Reversal.
And they look the same. Like they're meant for it to be gold, it looks like.
I love it. It's like the
it's
Clark Kent of earrings.
Yes. You can switch them. And
Yeah.
I think that's the fun element. Like one story I like to say is like when you're working, you maybe want something very simple, but then maybe you're going out for happy hour. So you can switch them and add a fun, nice pop.
So it's business in the front and party in the back.
That's so funny. Yeah. Yep.
I love this. So this is shop 7. This actually, again, I try to pick my top 3 items. This might that anecdote might have pushed this one to the top 3.
Glad. That anecdote is actually like very much I gave you guys a secret. So it's a very fun.
Oh
fun
no!
element.
Yay! Well, I'm definitely gonna tell. I'm gonna like my sister would love these.
They're so fun, and
Yeah.
I think that again versatility it adds is very.
I
nice.
love this. So we do have those moissanites, 0.56 carats total, on this item right here in that 14 karat yellow gold over sterling silver. It's going to keep that shine, that luster. It's not going to tarnish. And let's see, how many moissanites do we have in this piece? We have 0.56 carats, but individually they're so beautifully placed, creating the striations of the leaf, those extra details. We have 0.56 carats, and then how many do we have? We have 146. Oh my goodness, all handcrafted, right? So they're all placed, hand set perfectly to create those leaf shapes and just those striations, because every leaf is going to be a little bit different.
Exactly.
And
keep that organic nature in mind. And again,
I love it.
That uniqueness in mind.
That connection to nature. Again, party in the front, business. You can go either way.
Go either way.
I love this one. Again, I think you sold me on that on that feature, that little feature. So these are a great price of $139.99 today. The Fila collection, connected to nature, those leaves, and 0.56 carats in that 14 karat yellow gold. These are $139.99 today. Use that Live 25 code. Going to get you that extra 25% off. I love shopping and I love discounts. So 2 of the best things, and beautiful jewelry.
Yes.
So right now would be it would be $104.99, and then you can even break it up into those budget pay options. Super easy. Fit it into your monthly budget and create and kind of complete your everyday collection. That is part of what it's about, is finding pieces that, again, bring you joy, bring you a little happiness, and also if you're looking for gifts for other people, you want to find that connection.
And this would be a perfect gift, again, because it gives them very much a versatility where they could use a gold hoop or they can add some fun with the
again, if they're a little worried, like they need a little bit more corporate look, and then a little bit more, we're going out to the bar for happy hour.
You never know.
You never know, right?
So fun.
So that is shop 7. And then do we have the necklace as well?
No, I think the necklace we don't.
Okay, we don't have the necklace right now, but that's okay. Can we bundle?
It's not showing it.
It's not showing it. Okay.
Let me look up the necklace and see if it was on there. Sometimes that happens.
Okay, that's fine. So there are some other options. There might be the Fila collection pendant, which is that matching leaf. So it might be available, but if you put shop 7 in the chat, you'll get a direct link to the earrings, and then you can take a look at any of those other options as well, a part of the Clarte collection. So we're going to move on again. Remember, make sure you are following, liking, subscribing, using those Live 25 codes, letting your friends know that we are here. We have exclusive collections for you that we're debuting this week here at Shop LC. And so we're very lucky to have the designer here.
So
Manvi here. Yes. Again, we're having so much fun. We're gonna have to have some lunch after.
Definitely.
And I need to know more about this jewelry. And we'll have to have you back.
You may want to give everybody a quick recap since we're at the top of the hour.
Yes. Oh my God, we're already at the top of the hour.
That's crazy.
We're having way too much fun.
I didn't even notice it, actually.
So everyone, welcome to Shop LC. I am Emily May. This is Manvi, the beautiful designer of the Clarte collection. She's giving us an exclusive of some of the items that she's debuting this week, or that debuted and launched earlier this year in January. And she's been kind of on our shows here at Shop LC this week, and we're happy to have her here in the Austin, Texas studios, and she's been giving us some exclusive insights into the designs. So tell everyone a little bit, since we're at the top of the hour, what the Clarte brand means and your inspiration for being a amazing designer.
Of course. So Clarte was launched with the ideology that I wanted to bring a brand that was really focused on women empowerment and making fine jewelry a very easy, inviting, and attainable process where each woman felt that they could buy that special piece without feeling like, oh, is this, like, I don't know much about it. Is it worth it? It'd be a gift to themselves and a fun experience rather than being a very intimidating one. And then Clarte's name came about with the aspect that the 4 C's have clarity in them. But more than that, I really wanted my whole brand's messaging be very clear with my audience and that they know when they're buying something how it's made, why it's priced the way it is, and it'd be a very, again, transparent thing for them. So that's how that was born.
It's amazing. Well, we're so excited to have you here describing your collection and just the versatility of the collection. We just showed off one of my favorite pieces that I absolutely love that I just learned. This is Shop 7. This was part of the Fila collection, inspired by those Grecian, the floral and fauna of Greece. And right now, this is a versatile. You can do regular huggy earrings with that 14 karat yellow gold, and then you can like party with that Grecian Grecian leaves as well. So we have such inspiration. We also showed off the Eternal collection, which is going to be this gorgeous moissanite. We also showed off bits of the Aphrodite collection, the goddess of love, and the Corsage collection, which really is so gorgeous, that beautiful kind of floral corsage look. And all these are very fun, very versatile, very durable, a little mix of metals, and a lot of them have that moissanite, which is going to act like that diamond. Yes. That shine, that clarity, that really was inspired your collection.
Definitely.
So again, everyone use those live 25 codes. Make sure you're using them. Those are going to get you those discounts on all of these beautiful pieces. And follow, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell or wherever you're watching, and make sure you know when we go live, because we're going to go live multiple times a day here from the Austin, Texas studios. We also have free shipping over online orders of $50 or more. We have our personal shoppers available right there, 888-835-2237. If you want to help get any of these pieces bundled, if you want to accessorize, we're going to definitely do that at near the end of the show. We're going to create that perfect look. And if you have questions about these collections or having trouble finding the right size, anything like that online, make sure you call those personal shoppers. They'll be there to help you out. So again, Manvi's here, and I'm so happy you are here to kind of give us a breakdown, an exclusive look at your collection. And we're going to move on to the Icebreaker collection. And this one very has that stacked look that we talked about. We love that very versatile everyday look. So share kind of the inspiration of this one and that design.
So this is basically what I would think ice, if it had facets, would look like. And I wanted there to be a ring that was not like traditional split shank, and it'd be very unique. And if you look up close, it's made out of two beaded silver bands, and then it has 2 rows of round moissanite. Then it has a row right in the center of round and tapered baguettes. And I wanted to play on different textures and different even shapes within this band that gave it a very unique feel of 5 bands stacked together on your ring. And it doesn't even look like it's connected in the back. So it gave that versatility without you having to buy 5 different rings. And that's how this really fun band was born.
I love that. And again, you could wear it on your thumb, get that stacked look, that versatile look, but also you can wear it even on, like, there's such a different way and play with that light that you can just put it on. And I do love how, like you said, it's that split stack, but also it's tapered and kind of melts together.
Into the back.
Comfortable
so it's
in the back, exactly.
Easy to like move your fingers and keep it that way without that bulkiness of if you were to stack 5 bands like this on top of your finger.
I mean, and I love the texture. I love the texture. You said you had those 2 beaded bands, and then the different cuts of moissanite adds a different sparkle. So the way it's cut kind of changes how the light reflects.
Definitely. And I wanted it to be very unique with that aspect. It shouldn't have been like all the same bands, because when you stack, you want to add different textures, different formations to your ring stack, and this would be that. But again, with that versatility, it's 1 and 5. Like, you just have to wear 1 and you get 5 different ends.
Love that. I mean, this is shop 8, so anyone that's interested, put shop 8 in the chat. And again, you also have that freeness and that openness as well that is already built into the ring.
Definitely. And it's made to be substantial yet very delicate and open, and you can really see in this ring how those negative spaces keep it open, but also that tapering where it like looks like they're all meeting together in the back gives that substantiability and durability to it.
Yeah, as you can see here, I'll give you guys a profile look. So there's that tapered look moving into the band, into that sleek look. And again, I cannot get over how comfortable this is. This is so comfortable, so sleek. We have it in that platinum, right? Over sterling silver. So that platinum is going to be super durable. And especially when you have those very delicate, intricate designs, those moissanites set in that prong setting, you want to make sure that it is that strong metal and has that durability, especially for that everyday wear.
100%. And that platinum, again, over the sterling silver, adds another sense that you don't have to take this off. You can wear this every day. It's everyday jewelry with added durability with that plating.
I love that. So, like, I know a lot of my friends have lots of kids, and trying to find all those pieces individually are hard. I feel like this is a piece they're going to love.
One and done.
One and done. Easy. You put it on, and you're ready to go out the door. And I love this. It has 52 moissanites. We also have tapered baguette moissanites. And obviously those beaded bands as well in that really strong platinum over sterling silver. We do have sizes 6 through 10 available. Sizes 6 through 10 available. And we do have a good amount, but this one's actually a limited stock right now. We have less than a dozen, because I think this is a very popular look right now.
Yeah, and again, that versatility that it's one, like, let's say you're going out, like I do this all the time. Sometimes I'm very running late and I have no time to style my jewelry. So I just pick 1 or 2 and I put it on. This gives you so much versatility, because instead of sitting there and picking a 5-ring stack, you could grab this 1 ring and go out and it'd be like you picked out 5 different individual rings.
I love this. Look at this look. I have shop, I have shop 3. This is shop 3, which is part of the corsage collection. And then I have this one, the icebreaker collection. I love this look, right?
I love it. It's very fun. Even if you added
let's accessorize
this into your pinky ring.
Pinky. Okay.
Here, that would be so fun.
Wow. So we have that stacked look, shop 2. So we have shop 2. I feel like I'm going to go to a big party.
I need all these now.
A night out on the town. We're going to go dancing after this. So we have shop 2, which is that stacked look with the pink moissanite, one of my favorites. You get that little hint of feminine color. And then we have shop 3, which is that corsage collection with that beautiful moissanite, different cuts in there. And then this one right here, shop 8. I think you totally styled me.
I love it. I love it. It's so pretty and adds really different shapes, different like width, and a nice little band too. So it's all 3 worlds mixed into one.
I love it. I like that mixture of textures, different heights as well. And again, three and done. I love that stacked look on all 2 of these 2, and then this one, that round
nice statement.
The contrast of those styles is really, really fantastic. So again, this one right here, we're talking about shop 8, but we got a little carried away, and we did. No, that's fine. We got carried away. We wanted
styling.
We're here to style and have fun. So this one again is shop 8. We do have limited quantities, less than a dozen, size 6 through 10. So these are going fast because it's such a versatile, easy piece to wear again every day. But also you can like you just saw, you can style it up, elevate that style, and that's what we're doing. We want to bring joy. We want to showcase our personalities with the
Yes,
jewelry.
exactly.
And that's what you're doing. You're not only making a very powerful statement with like the female empowerment and also elevating the jewelry, but also making sure we're elevating our your personality,
yes,
our style,
yes,
and we're connecting to the world around us.
100%. And I think the funnest part about jewelry is that you can mix and match so much.
Yeah,
I feel like with clothing, we get overwhelmed. There's so much out there and like hard to like mix patterns and whatnot. But jewelry is that fun medium where you don't have to overthink it and can just really style it according to what you feel in the moment you want to do.
Exactly. Sometimes, again, you want to wear a little bit lighter.
Exactly.
Sometimes you want to stack. Sometimes you want to go over the top.
And do whatever you want. Jewelry is the way of expression that I think is so easily to do in that medium rather than other mediums in fashion. So
I love that. And we're going to continue to accessorize as we continue on. So remember, use those live 25 codes, especially on items like this. They're already a great everyday value, but with Shop 8 with this stacked ring, this is definitely one I could give like to all my besties and they would love it. So this one right now is $119.99. Use that live 25 code. You get that 25% off and it goes down to $89.99, which is a fantastic deal. You pretty much get a 5-in-1.
crazy.
5 bands all intertwined, connected. And you, again, can even do budget pay options. Those monthly payments help out. Again, I'm already looking to the holidays. I'm looking for those birthday gifts. You know,
even bridesmaids gifts.
Yeah.
This could be a very fun thing where they all could match and it would give them versatility where it would go great with their bridesmaid color outfit, whatever it would be.
And they could wear it all year round after the wedding.
A fun memory that you guys all commemorate with this. So
I love that. I do have some earrings and some other pieces that when I've been in weddings, people give me stuff and I always like to have that versatility wearing it a little bit later. So again, that is a great option. Again, $89.99 with those live 25 codes. Make sure you are using those codes because that's those discounts. And they are all of these pieces are such a great everyday deal right now. And then with that live 25 code, you can also, there's even some options on the Shop LC website where you buy more than 1-3. You get that extra 15% off. We can also bundle. So there's so many options. And if you have any questions, remember our personal shoppers are there to help you out at 888-835-2237. So make sure you give them a call if you're having any trouble with the website, finding those right sizes. They'll walk you through it and help you out. So, we're getting to another collection.
Yes.
You have such an incredible names to these collections.
I love this collection. Very, very
And this is a new collection that you just launched this week.
This one is part of my core collection.
Okay.
And I think you guys will love this one. Once you see it, you'll really get my meaning behind why I call this a kaleidoscope. Because as kids, when we would look through a kaleidoscope, we would see a mixture of realities come together into this really cool vision. And that is basically this ring. It features 2 sides. Actually, in theory, 2.5, you could say, textures, where one side is this beautiful handmade gold wave. The other side is this beautiful brushed center that is encapsulated with high polish paint drips. So it's 3 different worlds that are coming together through the vertically set basil mosaics that come in various sizes. So it's a beautiful ring that honestly I have seen styled as a pinky ring, as a thumb ring, as a middle finger ring. It is a beautiful ring that I think is very cohesive with any finger you want to wear it on. And it's just one of my favorites because of that mixture of textures and patterns. It's a very fun ring.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely an art piece. I feel like this was totally sculpted. It is such a unique design. I love, like you said, you have the kind of that melted droppings of the vermeil yellow gold. And then you have those moissanites in the middle, or that extra. When you look into a kaleidoscope, you see kind of the light shines through.
Exactly. And I just love the alternate shapes it makes. It makes such unique, distorted, unorganic shapes. And this ring is basically symmetrical yet unsymmetrical. And I just love the play that I wanted to create was replicated is that mixture of patterns. Because in rings, traditionally, you see very symmetrical everyday rings, but you don't see an everyday ring that is a little bit unorthodox. And I think this ring is that. It's everyday. It is very simple and very stylable, but still very different. So
And I remember looking at kaleidoscopes as well. It was always so fun because you never know again
what you would see,
how that light it would ever change. You never knew what that mural, that look that you were going to get. And I love how soft and so comfortable. I can't get over how comfortable it is. And I like the versatility of it. You can even add some extra bands to it and add that stackable look.
And it, I think, adds such versatility even through the textures this ring features, because with clothes too, we have such different textures. Like sometimes it's a softer wool or a lighter linen. So like when you're mixing even your clothes, you like some texture and variety. So this ring offers that in one, where you can even play with that with the clothing you're wearing, is incorporate some of those textures into your clothing. So it's a very fun take on that.
Yeah, I love this. Again, we do have sizes 6 through 9 available in this piece, and we do have a good amount available. So no worries there, but we do have limited sizes 6 through 9. And this one, again, you do have about 8 moissanites in different sizes, those round moissanites in that setting right there, that really kind of brings those 2 to 3 textures together.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I love that. That is that centerpiece. It's kind of bringing your eye there. But you also just can't stop looking at the different textures.
It's just brilliance of that matte mixed with that high polish. It's like making everything shine, but yet there's so many different textures.
Yeah. And it's very soft even in that inner band. It doesn't, again, it's not even...
it's supposed to be very smooth.
Very smooth, just like all of these other ones we showed off. When we touch that setting... Again, it's not going to snag. We're not, even though it's elevated, it's really just crafted 100%. In a way that just is very soft and comfortable. And this one right here, I can't get over this. This is $79.99. Put shop 9 in the chat and you can get that direct link. I love how this is just an evergreen. It's just such a fantastic piece. You could pair with anything. And elevate your style. Go to big special occasions, those big birthdays, those brunches with the girls.
And it still be seamless. And it could be a ring that, again, suits every different type of collection edition that you might already have to it.
Yeah, exactly. And even the clothes you're wearing, again, it could be that added piece.
Yes.
And it looks like, again, this is in vermeil, yellow, gold, over sterling silver. It's about 0.20 carats of that moissanite, acting as that little extra glimmer, that accent stone in the middle, bringing those textured metals together. This is $79.99. Use that live 25 code. Get 25% off. Again, we love those deals. Shopping deals is the best. And you're going to save about $20 and it goes down to $59.99. That's, again, incredible deal. These are all such an incredible deal that we could stack and create a whole look. Honestly, you want to know the look that I'm kind of eyeing? I'm thinking shop 9, this ring with shop 7 and the earrings from the Fila collection.
That is very fun.
Because they're versatile, so you can do the
gold
huggy band, huggy earrings, and
that is a very fun take. I love that.
So that's what I would do in my first glance.
Love that.
So, but again, this is what jewelry should be doing. It's inspiring you. It's creating a way for you to express yourself on the outside, bring that extra beauty into the world. And that's what we're doing here.
That's what we want.
Yeah. All right. So we're going to continue on. We're going to go and focus on the Petunia collection. We're getting a great, we're stacking our collections here.
I love it. It's so fun.
All right, this is our Petunia
collection.
And this one is a little, oops, sorry. I was so excited.
So
I know, it's a little small, so I'm going to have to wear it on my pinky.
Ooh, fun take on
Look at that, fun take. Look at this one. This is
so pretty.
The Clarte brand Petunia collection. That gorgeous moissanite in the middle. So talk about Petunia, the flower, obviously, that name comes from. But talk about why Petunia and why this collection.
So I picked Petunia because I love flowers. And a Petunia flower, I think, is just so pretty in the form that flower has. But when I was picking to do a collection inspired by florals, I didn't want it to be very cookie cutter. I wanted it to be a unique take to a ring that is inspired by a flower. And that is basically what the Petunia ring is. You can see that it is embellished by a hand milligrane border throughout the petals and the center. The center is raised. and has this negative space to give that bud looking effect. And it's just a very, very cool take on a unique ring. That is inspired by floral. So that was the whole vibe behind it.
So Isaac, Stacy, thank you so much for joining. So Stacy, we're looking at shop 10, which is in sterling silver, correct? And then the one that we just showed before was vermeil yellow gold over sterling silver.
And then this one is platinum over sterling
Platinum
silver.
over sterling silver. And we have Manvi here, who is the actual designer, came all out of her head and onto a sketch pad.
Yep.
And we even showcased some of the gorgeous sketches that she created that kind of made this whole collection. If I missed the earlier part of the session, is there a place to see what has been presented? Yes, Min Huang, thank you so much for joining. So once we are done with this live, we have about 40 minutes left, and you can go on the Shop LC website as well as YouTube and go check out the full show. And we have,
Also on Facebook too.
and it's on Facebook. So Facebook, YouTube, and the Shop LC website. You can check out the stream once we are done with the broadcast. Everyone, we'll reintroduce Manvi. Tell everyone hello.
Hi.
And Manvi is from New York, and she's here in the studio with us for Shop LC, and we are showcasing her new collection. Some of the items you are launching this week, and then others are part of your core collection. So we're showing off the Clarte collection, which means clarity. So thank you so much, Manvi. Say hello to our Shop LC
Hello,
friends.
everyone.
They're all, it's almost their lunchtime, so they're probably
Looking now.
Looking now.
Which is fun. Glad to be a part of your lunch breaks.
Yeah, so Isaac it says hello. And yes, Min Huang, you can go look at Shop LC website, YouTube, and Facebook. I see you're coming from Facebook, so we will have the full stream. And you can go check out the full collection. And then Stacy, hopefully that answers your question. Yes, the 25% off is good for the next 48 hours. So those live 25 codes will be good from now until 48 hours from now. So you can go back again, watch that later today when you're on your break, when you're home.
Look at all the different stylings that we suggest, and then you guys can pick.
Exactly. We're accessorizing as we go. And we showed off all types of styles, very unique designs with that moissanite. We're showing off the Petunia collection right now. And this is going to be a gorgeous moissanite ring in, you said platinum over sterling silver. So it's going to keep that super extra durability, that extra shine.
And add that beautiful brilliance that platinum adds to these pieces. And it's just a beautiful ring that, again, is inspired, yes, by the petunia flower, but in a different, unorthodox way. Features a beautiful hand milligrane border on each of the petals and has this beautiful the center is raised to give that budding effect. And it's like my take on a orthodox flower, but with a unique twist.
I love that. I mean, like you said, it's elevated right there. So you kind of have that dome shape for that flower, but you also have, again, that softness, smoothness on top. Yes. It doesn't feel like it's gonna snag. Can I go online to check out what is on clearance? Yeah, so what you can do is when this broadcast is over, we're gonna have the shop 1 through, I think, shop 19 numbers, and those are going to connect to those actual direct products. And all those products, some of them are in extra clearance online. So Stacy, once this is over, all of the shop 9, shop 10, all of those numbers are going to connect, and we'll have those direct links to those products. And this Petunia ring right now is $99.99, but that live 25 code that we're talking about is going to get you that extra 25% off. It's going to go down to $74.99. So that's amazing. I love this design.
And it's just a beautiful ring that you guys can add to any finger. Again, fit for any type of wear. And it's just a beautiful, fun, I think, homage to that traditional floral pieces that we see.
I like how it is like a celebration of those traditional floral pieces, but it's also very unique. And the way that you set those moissanites, it's 0.80 carats. We do have this in size 5 through 10, but it is, again, like you said, a take or more of a celebration of the traditional look, but this is very unique. It is very, very unique. and it really just shines. It's very different than I think any really floral setting I've seen.
And I didn't want it to be very cookie cutter or something you would find very generally or generically. I wanted it to have a very unique approach to it because we all want our jewelry to represent a little bit of our own personalities. And I think this ring is a beautiful, I think, celebration of symmetrical, generalized things into a designer piece, and it gives that versatility of both.
Yeah, I love this one. Again, this is such an elegant piece you can wear every day, and it's that great everyday price, $74.99. Incredible with that live 25. That is our shop 10, so all you got to do is put that in the chat. And right now we're going to move into a matching petunia piece right here. And I have been wearing it this whole time.
Fun.
So I've been wearing it that whole time, but we're going to show it a little bit up close for everyone out there. So this is going to be our shop 11. So this is shop 11. This is that kind of complimentary piece, which is that petunia collection moissanite necklace. This is 18 inches. And it does have that extra
versatility with the 18
the
to
hoop.
20 inch.
Yeah, so it has that extra hoop in the back. So you can do that 18 to 20 inches. You can also pair this stack it with some other necklaces as well. So
it's neat for that.
This is so beautiful. Again, so look at these together. So I'm wearing it on my pinky because it's a little bit smaller, but look at that. Look at the versatility of this. Honestly, I have a lot of cousins and young cousins. This is such a
beautiful,
great
piece. It could be a very fun, starting collection for jewelry. And I think one really beautiful aspect about this pendant is that the way the bail is done. I didn't want to do a very traditional loop bail. I wanted the chain to go through the flower in a way where it looked like it was a part of the flower. So it features a beautiful moissanite bail that goes well cohesively with the rest of the pendant. It looks seamless, like it's part of the chain.
I love that. I love that seamless look. These two pieces I think would be gorgeous as we talked about bridesmaids gifts or besties. I feel like this is such a great thing you can bundle together.
100%.
Yeah, and this pendant, so this is attached, like you said, that pendant is attached to that. It's about that seamless look.
Yes, and it's still like movable, and you can still move it throughout the chain and have it like part of it.
So this one, again, is the $99.99. Great everyday price. With that Live 25 code, you get it for $74.99. And then, DJ, can we bundle these together?
Doesn't look like
Okay, so these two, again, part of that Petunia collection, but they're two great everyday prices of that $99.99. That Live 25 code is going to get you that 75% off. But if you do want to bundle, if you're like, hey, I need these two pieces together, call our personal shoppers at 888-835-2237 and see what they can do. Again, these are two of those pieces. They belong together.
They do.
They do.
One in the nice suite.
Exactly. You want to add that. Again, I would totally, so I have it on right now, if everyone can see. I have it on right now, and I would totally stack it with maybe a little bit shorter choker.
Like a fun paper clip, like a gold necklace. You could mix it up with the textures and even the colors of metals. That would be nice.
Exactly. I love this. And then it also, so Stacey, these are all going to be moissanite rings. So all of these are going to have that moissanite as that accent stone. So like this one right here, this is shop 3. So look at that. That even goes with the Petunia collection.
Yeah, I think corsage is a very fun addition to the Petunia collection because, again, it was inspired by florals still, but a very different take on florals. So you can mix and match the both collections very seamlessly.
Yeah, I love that. And again, I love making things accessorizing in an easy way. I don't want to necessarily think about it too hard.
You want to be very comfortable doing it. It'd be like a second thought in your head rather than the first thought. So.
Exactly. Yeah, Stacey, so we're talking everything moissanite with different types of metals. We have some vermeil, yellow, gold. We have some platinum over sterling silver. We have a variety of pieces. So we're going to continue to showcase these, Stacey. So these are all going to have those moissanite gemstones in them. So we do have one that I think a few that had the pink moissanite, but a lot of them are going to be the colorless white moissanite. So Stacey, we have a lot of variety for you. So we're going to actually, speaking of different colors of moissanites and gemstones, we're going to look at this next piece, which is part of the Prima collection. And this one, you definitely are going to have to show some insight onto this design.
I love the Prima collection because I think it's just a beautiful representation of the beauty of multi-sapphires. So this has multiple shades of multi-sapphire plus the brilliance of moissanite. And again, like the source, I like to talk about like the quality and sourcing of the multi-sapphires. They're beautiful, natural, vivid colors throughout this band. Like you can see beautiful pinks, greens, oranges, yellows, and blues. And I think this ring is just like what reminds me of like a summer sunset. All the different colors you see in it. And technically, like when I was initially designing it, I used prisms as an example. When you shine sunlight through a prism, it raised this beautiful assortment of rainbow colors, and I wanted to replicate that vividness and brilliance into this band. So it's my homage to like color, and still in a neutral, nice, fun way where this would be beautiful stacked with different gold bands or anything, and be a very fun, colorful take on rings and as a collection.
Yeah, I mean, this definitely, we talked about a kaleidoscope. This ring with those multiple sapphires, those colors. We have, again, those pink. We have some green. I know, I'm going to stack it too. We're thinking the same thing. So we're
stack it on top.
We're looking at shop 2. So this is shop 2. And then look at shop 12. It's a little bit small. Hold on. Yeah. I'm going to bring it down.
So it's more comfortable.
Yeah. Look at this. This is gorgeous.
Look
at that.
That'd be such a fun color homage to both the rings.
Yeah, I love those multiple sapphires. Again, we have a little bit of green, those golden colors. It does remind me of like a rainbow.
Yep.
Those beautiful, because summer sunsets are something special, right? We have those orange, pink.
You see it every day differently. Sky. You'll see a very beautiful orange assortment, or you'll see it very pinks, blues, purples. It's that homage into a ring, basically.
I love that. And then we do have those stacked round moissanites. We have 41 of them, 0.28 carats on that upper and left kind of band. That's, again, you make this very comfortable design where everything kind of melds and kind of facets into that band in the back. And it is going to be that 14 karat yellow gold, very strong golden color, very durable over sterling silver. We do have various sizes available. So let's see. We do have various sizes, 5 through 10. We have sizes 5 through 10. We do have a good amount available. But I love how this is a stackable. And we talked about the ease and comfortability.
That's what you want. You want ease, comfortability, and you want some nice mix between color and nice vividness. It's a beautiful ring that I think is such a fun addition to your simple, more gold or silver oriented pieces.
Isaac, no, it's not salt. I just can't wear it. It's too small. He's telling me, oh, you just don't eat. I was like, no. It's just because it's a little bit smaller. So yeah, look at that. I love how it has that extra sparkle. It really shines. So Stacey, here's another example. So this has moissanite and a multiple sapphires. But we have lots of gorgeous rings, Stacey, that you have to go back and check out that are very gorgeous, different cut moissanite that's going to have that extra shine.
Yes, 100%.
And so this is really stunning. Again, reminds me, again, like you said, of that sunset.
And like, I think it's just such a fun take on like different colors. And yet, again, still being neutral. You don't have to have so much color and not be neutral. This is just a very fun way.
That is beautiful. And this one is so fantastic. And you can stackable. It has that versatility. We do have sizes 5 through 10. And right now it's $169.99. $169.99. You can do that live 25 code. Use it well. Happy shopping. Again, I know, and have fun.
Style it differently. Bundle different things.
Yes.
It's all individualized.
Step outside of your comfort zone. And you would save $42. It goes down to $127.49. And you can even do budget pay options, 5 payments, interest-free, convenience, and get this whole collection of versatile pieces for every day. Yeah, it would be $25.49 to make those payments. Incredible. So we do have a matching piece. So that was shop 12. And we are going to head over to the earrings. Oh, they're right here. Yeah. We have so many pieces. We're so excited. So these are kind of that complimentary set that goes with shop 12. So we're looking at shop 13. And these are going to be the matching earrings. So this is part of that Prima collection. Multiple sapphires as well as moissanite. for a total, oh my goodness, you went up here, 2.90 carats in 14 karat yellow gold over sterling silver. So is this still the same inspiration? That's
still
sunset?
the same inspiration, and I think as the style of these being more huggies, they're a beautiful addition to wearing them every day as your pop of color. And I think multi-sapphires add such versatility in the sense you can wear it with any outfit, any color outfit these would go with, because they have such different hues and tones of color throughout them. So it's a very fun additional take on that traditional huggy hoop.
Yeah, I mean, it's really, really, again, that 14 karat yellow gold, really, really strong metal, that shine, that luster. And I love how it really is balanced out with kind of that dual layer of the moissanite on the edges. And then there's those sapphires are set in a really beautiful way, creating that cascade of color, that kaleidoscope. I know it's not a part of the kaleidoscope collection. But that vibe. It kind of also reminds me of stained glass.
Ooh, yes, I love that. And that's exactly like the fun colors you would get through the same glass. Yeah,
like a rainbow when the light hits it and it just shines. And
you get those different views of hues of color.
Yeah.
And it would be such stunning pieces in sunlight. You would really see the true vividness of the colors of the different sapphires.
Yeah, and you can match it again, like you said, you can wear it with some pink, some green, blue, anything. And I like how it could be, you could have it for that corporate business look, but also that party look going out, night out on the town.
I love that transition.
And look at this. We're going to show you one more time. Look how beautiful. Again, this is the earrings, shop 13, but then look at shop 14. Hold on, I'm pairing it with all these other beautiful pieces. And then shop 12 is the ring. So look at that. You still get that same sunset, beautiful style. And those multiple sapphires are definitely going to shine.
Beautiful. And I think just color in general is just such a fun addition to any piece that this collection truly adds that through still being a very wearable way of color. So.
Yeah, I love how it does. These aren't reversible, right?
These are
not reversible. I was like, oh, do I have another favorite?
That. That would be nice. But these, I think you should rock the color. That's the fun aspect.
I know, exactly. You want that to shine. So, again, these are two pieces, shop 12, shop 13. Right now, those earrings, part of the Prima collection out of the Clarte brand. And this is $279.99 today. But those live 25 codes are going to be good for the next 48 hours. And we're showcasing some of these new pieces that just launched this week, and then some that are a part of the core collection. So these are part of the core collection, correct? Okay, so the Prima core collection, Clarte brand. And right now with those discounts, you are going to save $209.99. So it's going to go down to $209.99. And again, you're saving almost $70. So it's an incredible.
That's amazing.
Do you need some water right there? Yeah, get some water. John, can I have a tissue real quick? Yeah. So again, beautiful set right here. Shop 12, shop 13. And can we bundle these together, DJ? Okay. So we can't necessarily officially bundle, but if you have any questions about bundling the rings and these earrings, we can make sure that you call our personal shoppers at 888-835-2237, and they can help you out. Because again, these two pieces go together. You can also even look at the various collections.
I just love that ring.
I know. This is the Aphrodite ring, a shop 2. We both were thinking the same.
We can style it together with any piece.
We were both thinking the same. Shop 2 and shop 13. Look at that stacked look. Absolutely stunning. And it's a great everyday price for both of these pieces. You can, again, do those budget pay options and create a whole kaleidoscope on your hand.
Yes.
Of color.
A fun color.
Moissanite, a vibrancy that really, again, it's bringing a smile to my face because it's so much fun. There's a comfortability, a versatility about these pieces that I absolutely love. And I appreciate you coming on. I know Manvi, everyone, this is our beautiful, talented designer that created the Clarte brand. And we're talking everything, all the collections that make up the Clarte brand. And so we're going to continue on with another piece of the Prima collection.
Ooh,
which is the matching bracelet.
I love the bangles
So this
much.
is the bangled bracelet, and I love bangles.
I do.
All
They're
right.
so fun. And I think this, once you guys see it, is a true, literally you're wearing the rainbow on your hand. It is all the tones, all encrusted throughout your wrist. And it is basically, yeah, like that vividness,
Love
just
it.
as a beautiful stripe on your wrist.
This is just, this is like the treasure chest. This is how this,
Yep.
I do feel like I've unlocked a treasure. And this has multiple sapphires. It has that moissanite. So Stacey, if you're looking for moissanite, we also have that in a bangled bracelet as well. This is a total of 5.40 carats in vermeil yellow gold over sterling silver. And we do have 2 sizes available, 7.25 and 8 inches. And I love, again, the sleekness of it, the coolness of that metal. Again, it's hot here in Austin, also New York, right?
Oh God,
so it's that
hot.
summer
You
heat.
need that.
But you need
touch
something, you need that touch of coolness in multiple layers. You're going to be cool, and then also temperature-wise.
Yeah.
But it also gives that versatility. You're running out the door. You have that extra glamour and sparkle. I love, again, it does look like that kaleidoscope of a rainbow. And when the light hits it, I'm sure the sunlight hitting it, this
would
is
be
gorgeous.
A rainbow. It would really project the beauty, honestly.
And look at this. So
It's
we're,
beautiful. You
right
can do
here,
that.
the ring. So look at this. We have the ring, which is shop 12. We have the bracelet, which is shop 14. And then those matching earrings, shop 13. This is the full collection, the Prima collection of multiple sapphire and moissanite. Absolutely stunning. I think the bangle, honestly, is in my top 3 now. I love good bangles. They're easy to put on. They're smooth.
The shape of this bangle is so easily to be styled with other pieces as well. It's not like you would have a hard time pairing it with other tennis bracelets or like a simple charm or whatever. It would be very fun and add such a nice pop to that wrist stack also. I love wrist stacks also.
Oh, so. I do too. And I would honestly, I would do maybe a few tennis bracelets above and beyond, or extra bangles. Nice. I would also try to pick a pop of color too and add a little tennis bracelet and some bangled bracelets. Again, you got to think about that metal, that texture, and think that it in layer. Yeah. It doesn't, you don't necessarily need to do all the same color or the same metal. You can really have fun with it.
Change it up.
Yeah.
And that, with multi-sapphires, I think the fun aspect of it also with mixing metals is those colors are somewhere in there. So you would not really even have a hard time mixing metals because there's so much color. It brings and draws everything in together.
Yeah. And it has such luster and shine in the back part of the band. I can see myself in it. It's reflecting so much. It's shining. And I love the sleekness of it.
And it's a comfort fit bangle. So again, comfortability is there, very smooth and ergonomically fits throughout the wrist.
And it does have that easy button right here. So anyone, honestly, that's dealing maybe with arthritis can't really handle those clasps. It gives a really easy ergonomical, like you said, way to put it on. And then look at this. Even I got to show you the inside. Inside is beautifully designed. It has that metal work. And so I love how there's that attention to detail that you have.
I wanted that throughout the piece. It never feels incomplete or underfinished. I wanted it that. And then the under gallery also really helps with comfortability. So
I love that. So I'm going to put it back on because, again, I love bangles. We're accessorizing here. Look how easy it is to put on. Super easy. And honestly, I could wear this every day. Add some extra color to my wardrobe.
Be a fun, addition even with the lilac. You can see the purple tones pulling out. It would really adapt and be like a chameleon to the colors you're wearing and pull out the colors in the bangle.
I love that. Yeah, so I'm going to see that
so purple
sapphire coming out. I love it. Again, and that moissanite adds that extra layer where your eye is drawn to those sapphires.
It adds a nice little pop of white also. Balances it out.
So this one right now we have 7.25 inches, 8 inches, so a little bit bigger as well. This is 7.25 that I'm wearing right now. So you can see there's a little bit of slack left over, but it's still super comfortable. It fits on my wrist. And right now this is a great everyday price of $399.99. We also have Live 25 code. Use that Live 25. It goes down to $299. And then you can even do budget pay options. Break it down even more into your monthly budget. Again, we love those discounts. We love shopping. We love bringing joy. And every purchase that you all make today, again, use that live 25 code, but every purchase that you make today or in the future, we're able to provide a meal for a child in need. So we're able to give a meal here either regionally, nationally in the US, or internationally. We've provided 50 million meals for children in need since 2017. So again, it's an incredible mission that we have here, and it's our way of delivering joy in multiple ways here at Shop LC. So we have a few more items to go, and I want to make sure we get to all of them because they're so special. So we have about 15 minutes left, so we'll try to get through all of these gorgeous pieces. So we're going to move on to the prismatic collection, which I definitely want to hear about. And we're going to look at this one, which I definitely had my eye on right away.
This necklace, honestly.
This is stunning. So you have to explain what the prismatic collection means. And then this piece specifically is just
this collection honestly was inspired by, again, the prisms and the different prisms we used to see as kids. And then have a unique abstract take to colored stones. And in this necklace, you can see there's asymmetry with the way the tassels are hanging. And you can see the prism aspect with the hexagon right in the center. And then the unique take on color is through the color stone rondelle beads you see throughout this necklace. In this case, it is emerald. And it is just a stunning statement necklace that offers such a unique, it's like you're wearing art where it's still wearable with the shape and mosaites are embellishing the chain. And it's just a very fun take on a necklace.
I mean, I love how you're using those different symmetry, those different lines of symmetry. You have, again, it's creating, this definitely has that Art Deco vintage vibe. With those emeralds, they're so bright. They're so bright, that green emerald color, and then those moissanites. We have 7.55 carats, vermeil yellow gold over sterling silver. This is 18 inches.
Yes.
So this is definitely just 18 inches. It doesn't have an extender. But I love this chain. I love the actual use of that metal.
It's a very unique chain accompanied by this side that has this is where like the moissanite part starts, and it's all going throughout it. And then the chain is like a block bead chain, which adds another aspect of completing it, but more than that, different textures. So it's a very cool necklace.
Yeah, I mean, I love this. I love how it dangles. And also, I could totally see this as like a red carpet look. Like one of your, I don't know who your favorite celebrity is, but I could definitely see someone wearing this on the red carpet. Yes, that would be very cool. We got to work on that.
Yeah, for sure.
It's really, really stunning. It does have that really easy insert tab in the back. And it kind of also gives me like a little ancient Egyptian vibe a little bit.
Yes.
Was that any of your inspiration?
The main inspiration was definitely the Art Deco era. In the Art Deco era, we would always see these tassel, like that Art Deco applique with the hexagon, and a little bit of, ancient Egypt and traditional jewelry was added into this as well.
Amazing. So let's see how many emeralds there are in this, because I just want to give everyone an idea of like the type of versatility with these gemstones. We have 21 round emeralds, and they're kind of alternating with those pieces of moissanite. And we have 240 round moissanites. So how do you kind of think about those placements of those moissanites and how to create that?
When I designed, I wanted it to be a healthy balance where you really appreciated, the emeralds, which are stunning, but you also got a chance to really get a happy medium with the moissanites, because it's a happy hand-in-hand combination. So like I really wanted both parties, it be heavy with moissanites, but also let the emerald shine. So that's how the combination was done.
Yeah, I love that. I love it's a yin and yang. It's a balance. And we also have those tapered baguette moissanites as well, creating, again, that just such a sophisticated look. And this would be so much fun, again, to wear with a gorgeous, gorgeous dress.
Ooh, yes. Or a nice summer outing.
Or a nice summer outfit.
Nice summer like maxi dress. That could be fun.
Yeah, this is Shop 15, everyone. This is a showstopper. I think this is in my top 3. It's so hard for me to decide, especially with the designer right here. I know, you're too biased. I won't make you choose. You love them all. They're like all your babies.
Yeah,
they're all
it's really hard to pick who's your favorite.
So this is Shop 15, everyone. You can put that in the chat, and it is a great everyday price. We have it with that Live 25 code. Use it in the next 48 hours. and it will go down to $287.99. $287.99, and you can even break it up into budget pay financing options, 5 payments of $57.59. So again, this is it's so hard. I have trouble picking my favorites too, but this one's absolutely stunning. I kind of want everyone to see that. It's right there. I love it. Love it right there. And I want to make sure that we get to everything. So we do have a few more left. We're going to move on to the sable collection.
I love that collection very much.
So we're going to look at you definitely love to really experiment with the way the metal is set and used. And so we're going to move on to one of these rings right here, the sable collection.
Oh, I love the sable. This was actually my first collection when I had launched my brand. It's very close to home, and I think it's a beautiful homage to what my design language is, which is mixing different textures and metals and different finishes. It's inspired by how the beach, the ocean meets the sand, and that little array it leaves where it's like basically on top of each other, but yet melted together. And in the center is this beautiful hand-hammered metal embellished by that beautiful matte satin finish, and that is encrusted. That basically you could call the ocean shore meeting the sand with those round moissanites. I love this ring. It is, if you get it, you will get it very uniquely because it's handmade, hand hammered, and it's just a beautiful everyday band that again you can stack with anything, but yet on its own it's so unique and has its own presence as well.
Yeah, this is beautiful. I love, again, that texture is so incredibly unique. And then also that band, like you said, it's kind of the shore of the beach, the moissanite kind of combining with the sand and the water, creating this beautiful wave of metal and texture. It's the vermeil, yellow gold over sterling silver. We do have sizes 5 through 10 available, and we do have a good amount available. So again, look at those sizes, shop 16 in the chat. And you're right. This is such a beautiful stackable. Let's.
Ooh, yes.
Oh, I'm going to do this one too.
Cool.
So we're going to do shop 9. So we have shop 9 and shop 16. I'm going to combine.
You can combine. Let's see. This. Yeah, those you could.
These?
Those are fun.
That's really fun.
Or you could even on top of that combine the colored ring. It could be fun.
Oh yeah, we can.
Add a
we're
fun
going to
pop.
We're going to add a little pop. This is shop 12 and shop 16. So we're gonna look at that. We got like 4 layers of those moissanites,
and it adds like a fun, nice thick band with a pop.
I love this. And you can pick the sizes for your. You can do your thumb, you can do your index finger, or you can even do your ring finger. Again, spice it up a little bit. Have some fun. Step outside.
It's always all about fun. So have fun with the mixing of shapes, textures, and even band widths. You don't need. It's not like it's a traditional design language we all have to follow. We can mix and match according to what we like.
I love this. Again, I love how this is, again, just the texture, the shine, the brilliance of it. We do have 5 through 10, those sizes. It's a great everyday price of $99.99, and you're getting that vermeil yellow gold, very unique design. I love how the band is not straight.
It isn't. The band is made to be that organic and really go hand with that hammered effect.
Yeah, I love it. Again, handcrafted, really just, I love the attention to detail that you have in your design language. And this one right here, $99.99, very smooth band as well in the back, very comfortable. And with that Live 25 code, you're going to get that 25% off. It goes down to $57.59. 57. Oh, hold on. No, actually 79. It should go down to 79.
Yeah.
$74.99. So this goes down to $74.99, and then you can even break it up into budget pay. Even better, $14.99.
That's amazing.
5 payments of $14.99. That's incredible. It doesn't get better than that.
Actually, no. That's amazing.
So that is again part of the sable collection. We're gonna show the matching earrings real quick. And this is going to be shop 17. So this is shop 17. These are the matching sable collection moissanite hoop earrings. So these are hoop earrings, a little bit more traditional, not the huggies.
No, these are the traditional hoop, about, I would say, 1.15 inch around, and they give that beautiful hoop look. They go throughout the bottom even, so when you're moving and they move in your ear, you will always see that texture and moissanite throughout it. And again, made to be comfortable, comfort fit hoop setting, and not very heavy on the ear. They will be comfortable for long-term wear as well.
Again, here's that matching shop 16. We have shop 17. And these two pieces, again, I don't think we're going to be able to bundle on the website, but if you want to bundle these two, part of the Sable collection, you can call our personal shoppers, 888-835-2237. And I love, again, that shine, that extra shine in the back, that smoothness, that sleekness. And again, it's a little bit party in the front and
this is on the back.
Corporate in the back.
You never know.
You never know. And again, you also think about the metal, that texture inside. That's going to actually also elevate that extra shine, right? The light is going to hit it and make it move around. I love how it is not that traditional clean shape. It's going to be those waviness, hammered look. And again, shop 16, shop 17. Shop 17, the earrings, those moissanite hoop earrings, it's about 0.80 carats of moissanite, and you have them on the left and right side, those extra wavy bands. And for that live 25 code, you're going to put that in and save 25%.
That's amazing.
And it goes down to $112.49, and you can even break it down even more into those budget pay options, 5 payments. Interest-free, super convenient. And again, a great way you can accessorize, you can stack, and also you can, if you have little studs, things like that, multiple holes in your ears. This is
add
just
this to your other piercings.
Yeah, you can add to your extra look right there. So again, $22.49 would be your payment. 5 payments of $22. And that's like a lunch, a latte maybe.
And you're getting fun jewelry.
And you're getting fun jewelry. All right, we're gonna continue. We're gonna Solis. We're gonna end on or most of them are the next few are gonna be the Solis collection. So we're gonna pull more of these gorgeous rings. And we even have some matching earrings as well. So we're going to head on to shop 18. And this is the Solis collection. This is, you love your intertwining metals and your overlapping looks, which we love. It gives that versatility. But this is the Solis collection. Moissanite, 0.45 carats.
I love this collection. This is basically my take on a summer solstice, where the moon, the night sky is meeting the ember and brilliance of a sun. And it is stunning with the brushed metal, but more than that, the asymmetry in this ring, where one part is like a little shorter off-centered than the other ember meeting into one, and it's just a beautiful take on textures and a beautiful band that again can be layered. And with the hoops, they're also featuring that beautiful satin finish, brush finish actually, where you can really even feel the texture through the metal, and that beautiful ember and brilliance of the moissanites.
Yeah, I mean, I love this. Again, these are also the matching earrings because we're running short on time, so I want to make sure you highlight the earrings as well. This is going to be shop 18 and shop 19. So with the ring, we do have sizes 5 through 10 available, and I do love that overlapping look, that texture of metals, and then even the earrings, which are shop 19. You have that versatility. It dangles. It really feels secure on your ear. And I love this. I love this look. Again, you can stack it with other pieces.
Anything. That would be even
what
fun
stack it
with maybe this, I think.
All right, the colored sapphire, shop 12.
That would be very fun.
So look at that. We can shop 12 on the bottom, shop 18 on the top. And look at that, a little pop of color, that extra moissanite.
That little extra pop.
And I love the intermix of metals and textures. You really want to make sure that you're showing your personality with your jewelry collection. You're bringing out that personality. You definitely can.
It's all about fun. So.
Exactly. So we have shop 18. This is $99.99. Use that live 25 code. It goes down to $74.99. And then these earrings are going to be at shop 19, which... Again, those are traditional, a little bit more traditional hoop earrings.
More about an inch 15. And again, made for comfort fit on the ear and very, very seamless to the ear where you won't have pain. That's the whole point of earrings. We want to wear them as seamlessly as we can.
Exactly. Just like shoes, earrings, we want to be comfortable, but we also want to look fantastic at the same time. So we have a shop 18, the ring. Shop 19 is the matching set of earrings. And the earrings, the hoop earrings are in 14 karat yellow gold over sterling silver, and it's 0.47 carats of moissanite. And you're getting kind of those 3 layers in each earring. And those are a little bit more than the ring. It's a $117.99. Use that Live 25 code. Get that 25% off. It's go down to $88.49. And these are part of that Solis collection. And we want to make sure that if you want these pieces together, you can bundle. So it looks like we can't bundle online, but if you want to, call our personal shoppers at 888-835-2237 and they will help you out and make sure that you're all set. All right, we're gonna make sure we capture one more piece real quick. So hang on tight, everyone. This is going to be, look at this one. This is the Serpent Collection, the snake.
It's the year of the snake, which is what this was inspired by. And I just love that snakes represent shedding old, renewing new. And it's just a beautiful take. I wanted it to be a unique take on a snake, not be traditional that we tend to see often. And it's just a beautiful, nice pendant that you can wear. Again, you can layer with that 18 to 20 inch. And it's just a fun, embellished snake with those beautiful moissanite embellishing the whole body.
Yeah, I would actually pair it with this one.
Ooh.
The flower and the serpent, like a garden, you know?
That's fun.
Yeah.
Very fun take.
That's the petunia one, right? And then you could even do this
Dorma.
one. Let's look at that.
Nice, fun.
Dorma collection right there.
Statement with a nice addition.
So this reminds me of I don't know if you're a Swiftie, but the Reputation era.
Yes.
It kind of reminds me
of that.
I know everyone.
Every Swiftie would know that.
Every Swiftie would know. I know not everyone's a Swiftie, but I love again the movement of the snake. You the serpent. You totally captured that. We have the moissanite 0.20 carats. And this is an 18-20 inch chain, so it has that adjustability where you can make it, again, a little bit more shorter, a little bit longer. You can pair it. So honestly, I would pair it with this one right here, which was, I think it was Shop 11. Yeah, Shop 11. Shop 11 is the Petunia collection. It could even be that little center stone, that accent piece.
Beautiful, mix of themes is really nice.
Exactly. I like the contrasting themes.
I love it.
A serpent is a little bit more edgier, right?
Yeah, and then beautiful delicacy of flowers.
Exactly. And you gotta have fun when you're accessorizing.
Yes, the whole point.
Exactly. And you gotta have fun. So this one right now is a great everyday price, $49.99. Use that Live 25 code, get that 25% off. Goes down to $37.49. You can even break it up into budget pay. 4 payments, interest free on all of these items. You can do budget pay financing options. So you can complete your collection. Again, I love that ending on the serpent, the year of the snake, and new beginnings. Yeah. And I know you have a new beginning because you launched a few of these items this week. And so we appreciate you coming in and sharing your collection with us. Everyone, this is Manvi from the Clarte Collection brand, sharing all of your various collections with us. It was such a pleasure having you.
So glad to be here.
Where can everyone follow you and follow the collection?
We're Clarte, New York spelled out on Instagram. Would love to join you guys to our family. And you can find our fine jewelry selection on clarteny.com or here on Shop LC.
Incredible. Yeah. And if everyone wants to, if you want to bundle any of these pieces, I know we were accessorizing along the way. You can call our personal shoppers at 888-835-2237 and they'll help you out. We're going to be live again for another show at 2 p.m. here, 2 p.m. Central from our Austin, Texas studios. Please join me. Follow, like, subscribe. Let your friends and family know all about Shop LC and where you can get your beautiful jewelry collection pieces complete. You can complete your collection from head to toe, glitz and glamour and styling all the way. So thank you all so much. I am Emily May. You can follow me on all social platforms at Emily May Heller. We'll be back here from the Shop LC studios from Austin, Texas, live at 2 p.m. Thank you, Manvi, so much for joining me. It was such a pleasure. And everyone, I hope you enjoyed our special exclusive show about the Clarte collection. Thank you all so much. We'll see you back live at 2 p.m. Take care. And remember, everyone, embrace your sparkle. Take care, everyone, and happy shopping.